Welcome to Northolt, guys. Back again for another episode in the new year. Let's start it off properly. Welcome to Northolt. Please drive carefully. Dabs Hill Lane. So you know where we are. We're on the Racecourse Estate. Home to rappers like one of the top in the drill game, really. Authentic drill. Neat OMB. 60. Absav. All these men are from around here. We're just gonna take a look at the estate and see what it's like. As you can see, it's beautiful. Wednesday, midday now. Sorry about the audio as well, guys. I managed to forget my mic today, so I'm just gonna do it without the mic. But yeah, we're on the Racecourse Estate, home to the NGANG part of the set of 156, or one of the sets in 156. Yeah, we're going to be just touring their block as usual, seeing what it looks like, what they grew up like, and obviously discussing some significant incidents that have happened. You know how we do. So right, we're in the borough of Ealing, on the outskirts of West London now, in the suburbs. Not too far from Heathrow Airport, actually. And yeah, as I said, we're in Northolt. Talking about NGANG today, which is a set of the 156. That is the postcodes UB1 for Southall, UB5 for Northolt, where we are now, and UB6 for Greenford. And Greenford's also known as 6 Gang, repped by Absav. Oh, sorry, not Absav, repped by Work Rate, who's quite popping in the drill scene as well. So all these guys that I mentioned are quite big drill rappers now. So the main ops are, and the main ones really, are Rayners Lane from Borough Harrow, South Harrow, and CGM from Ladbroke Grove. Though I don't know what their beef with CGM sort of is about. I think it's more so because CGM are linked with a couple of their ops and continuously diss Teewizz in their songs. So I'm guessing it's on site with them. They also beef in Hayes and Wealdstone, and Harrow on the Hill. So basically the whole of the Harrow borough. And they beef South Acton, aka Third Side, original Third Side, and West Drayton as well. So yeah, we're gonna try and get into one of these blocks real quick. I just wanted to show you. So look, it's really, really quiet around here. Like, and again, not as traditionally a ghetto-looking place. Like there's a few flats like this around here, but not as many as sort of in the other areas. Like not as much as in my Camden videos, for example. But yeah, I just want to show you guys a really small little alleyway that that obviously kind of leads into a quieter area behind these flats. But yeah, block 64. Might even try and get into this one. Ealing Family Support Scheme Services. So you know we're in the borough of Ealing, London Borough of Ealing. Really quiet, as you can see. A couple of people just going about with their business, but not too much happening. But yeah, let's take a swift walk. I'm gonna show you this alleyway. I'll cut to that now. Right, so just to the side of block 66, we've got this tiny little alleyway that leads to the back of the flats. Some kids' toys and stuff there. So I'm guessing this is where the kids play out. Maybe the rappers Neo and that grew up around here and even played in this sort of back terrace bit, but who knows. So yeah, these up to the back of the flats, as you can tell. Again, really quiet today. Let's try and get into one of these blocks. Let's try and get into block 66 even, see what that looks like inside. You know, I love showing you guys what the flats look like inside. Again, loads of nice houses around here, like loads of detached, semi-detached houses. not really even what I'm used to. Like where I grew up is completely different. It's just blocks of flats where I grew up, in tower blocks, but I don't really see too many tower blocks here. But we're going to be checking out some other estates in Northolt anyway. Islip Manor, Medlar Farm, Radcliffe Way. But yeah, let's just get into block 66 really quickly and see what it looks like from the inside. Right, I'm on the top floor of block 66. Can't lie, it smells like weed in here. But it's just a tiny little block really. I was just out there a second ago. Tiny little block, a couple of flights of stairs, a couple of floors, not much happening. Not the nicest of blocks again. But yeah, again, not the richest part of London again. But that's probably why. But yeah, let's get out of here. I want to move on to the first location of sort of the first significant incident that's happened. Quite an infamous incident I'm sure every drill fan's heard about. We're going to be going to the murder location of Abdullahi Tarabi, aka Teewizz. So let's get there and talk about what happened on that day. Off we go. Also really quickly want to point out a couple of shops here, little Prada shops. You got Boots there, little Beirut Arab food place, Kamal Superstore. Yeah, we're on the other side of the estate now. Again, super quiet, not much happening. But let's go off to the next spot. Right guys, we're on the alleyway just between Newnham Close, which is just there, and a little roundabout on Wooden Lane, Witten Ave. And this is the location of the murder of Abdullahi Tarabi, age 19, killed in 2017. He was a 19-year-old man from Northolt, also known as Teewizz. The name might ring a bell if you've listened to any CGM songs where they mention him. So yeah, we're just going to discuss what happened basically on that fateful day. So, this is Newnham Close, and Abdullahi, I think, actually took his last breath somewhere around here in one of the gardens here. Before I start, rest in peace to him, and let's discuss sort of what happened. So, as I said, Abdullahi Tarabi, Teewizz, age 19, young man from Greenford, not too far away, was murdered on April 11th, 2017. Chased through an alleyway, which I'm pretty sure is that one over there, the one that we just walked through, by a couple of guys. And he was stabbed in the stomach. Apparently he was stabbed just the once, but it actually severed an artery, and it was therefore fatal. The stabbing was so bad that it actually left part of his intestines hanging out of his body. It was that gruesome. So yeah. His brother Abdurrahman and his friends rushed to his side as he was running through that alleyway over there and chased away the attackers. His brother dragged him to the porch of a house somewhere here. I'm guessing it was one of those ones because they're the closest to the alleyway there. And called the ambulances, obviously, called paramedics. And he shouted for help. Paramedics fought to save his life, but he was pronounced dead later on at St. Mary's Hospital. 2 youths were arrested and charged with the murder, but were later cleared because there was audio, actually, from CCTV and somewhere around here to say that Teewizz had used the term back the Ramsey, which is slang for pull out the knife or back the knife, basically. The youths were then cleared of murder, because they used the self-defense to get away with it, the lawyers. One of the youths was Terra RL, aka T Rose, or Tamba Mamadou, who again RIP has now been murdered also. Actually, he was gunned down in a business park in Telford in Shropshire, miles and miles and miles away from London. I think he was moved there because of his gang ties with the Rayners Lane gang. He was part of them, and I will be covering his murder in a later episode. But just to look around, I mean, again, Northolt really doesn't look like the traditional sort of gang-related area. You've got big semi-detached houses, big gardens, no flats around here. But again, it's quiet, and as you saw from that alleyway over there, really quiet, really secluded. And obviously it led to the murder of a young man. Again, rest in peace to him, condolences to his family. And unfortunately, this road is synonymous with another member who was murdered, another NGANG member who was murdered. So we'll just get straight into it. Jason Isaac, who was 18 years old, and he was killed on Newnham Close, this road again. He was chased from Oldham Close, at the corner of Oldham Close and Girton Road, and was killed on literally a few months after Abdullahi was, on November the 18th, 2017. So Jason was out with his friends. They just visited some shops which are literally down there. There's a couple of kebab shops and places to eat and little small corner shops around, straight down this road that I'll show you guys in a second. And they were walking along Oldham Close when they got to the junction with Girton Road, and two mopeds pulled up, van reversing. Yeah, two mopeds pulled up with two people on each of the mopeds, two drivers and two pillion passengers. He was chased to Newnham Close, which we just got off there now. Look, we're in Newnham Gardens now. Newnham Close is just there. He was chased to Newnham Close, and he was stabbed 8 times, and the police believe that it was with 2 different weapons. So he was stabbed 4 times in the back, and unfortunately one of these back wounds was proven to be fatal again. One of his friends and the resident of the house of the garden that he collapsed in attempted CPR, but he was taken to St Mary's Hospital, same hospital that Teewizz was taken to, and he later died. I mean, he was actually once scouted by QPR, Queen's Park Rangers, one of the football teams in London here. So he could have done something with his life. He was only 18. But again, his life was tragically cut short. He was actually killed by another RL member, another Rayners Lane member, by the name of Jojo, or suspect, aka Joel Amade, 18 also. He actually was arrested and initially denied murder, but his blood was found on one of the mopeds, which was recovered by the feds during the investigation. And he was also wearing a very distinctive bike helmet with the letter V on it, or with a V on it, which was also found when the police went and caught him at his address in Ilford, as well as the clothing that he wore on that day. In court, he admitted that he was Jojo. He admitted that he was entrenched in gang lifestyle, and he'd been a member of the RL gang from a young age. And again, it's another man who's lost his life. Maybe not lost his life to death, but he'll be doing a 20-year prison sentence now before he's released. So if you think about it, out of this whole story and out of these 2 senseless murders of these young kids, young guys, young men, there's 4 lives that have been lost. You know? T-Rose, Teewizz, Jason Isaac, and Jojo. 1 in prison, 3 in the grave. So it's sad, really. But as usual, that's the gang lifestyle. And that's the sad truth of it in every video that I make. But yeah, rest in peace to everyone who's lost their lives due to this beef, and condolences to the family and loved ones. Again, beautiful houses here. Nice cars on the drives of the houses. Not the richest of areas, but also not very poor either. But yeah, off we go. Next estate now. We're going to be going to the Islip Manor estate, which is one of the main blocks, probably the second main block for the NGANG. And we'll go check it out, see what it looks like. Yeah, so this is Orchard Close. Girton Road is up there on the left there, which is where those people are. So Jay was chased from over there all the way down this road to Newham Close. Him and his friends had gone to the shops here. As you can see, there's another little roundabout. Loads of shops, little corner shops, and Brothers Kebab over there, fish and chips over there. So the Peds pulled up and chased him all the way down this road, and that's where it happened, straight down this road on Newham Close. But yeah, let's go to Islip Manor Estate, see what that looks like. Right, we're in front of Ridgeway News. Shop you might recognise from Ridgeway Walk, Shopping Parade. Shop you might recognise from the NGANG music videos. Little paths with houses here, just walk past. Shepherd's Path is up there on the right. Got loads of green around the area, around the estate. Again, not your typical estate really. No big tower blocks or flats, just a couple of flats here and there. Ridgeway Walk. Again, pretty quiet. Massive green playing fields and stuff around here. Loads of places to hide stuff if you want to hide stuff. Just take a little walk up this little dirt path and see what it's like. But yeah, again, pretty quiet estate. Just a quick one in this estate now. Just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. And we'll be off to the next estate, Medlar Farm. Let's go check that one out. Delta Grove on the Medlar Farm estate. Again, I'm not going to be going into any of the blocks. You've got nice new builds here. But yeah, I'm not going to be going into any of the blocks because there's not really much tall blocks to go and check out. It's just tiny little ones. More of a traditional estate here. Loads of lights on this house here. But yeah, more of a traditional estate. Looks a bit more run down than the racecourse estate. Got loads of little side alleyways and stuff here. For example, nice places to run down if you're getting chased by anyone. Let's see if we can go up actually into one of these stairs into the blocks. Little alleyways here, little stairs up, Valiant Close. Flats 1 to 6. Let's go check it out. See what the view's like. Entrance to houses. Yeah, pretty basic really. It's not much to see. We've got a massive park opposite the estate. But onto the last location now. The last estate, Radcliffe Way. Again, look at the difference in houses. You've got these little shitty flats here, council flats obviously, and then you've got quite a nice new build just there. But yeah, off we go. Let's see what it looks like on the Radcliffe Way Estate. And last but not least, we're on the Radcliffe Way Estate. More tower blocks here. Well, actually, these ain't even still in tower blocks, but bigger flats than what we've seen through this whole episode. Again, terraced houses on the right hand side, and you've got some big flats here. I want to actually go into the estate and see again if we can get into one of these blocks, but it will be quick. You got a nice little alleyway just there. I love pointing out alleyways. Let's go check out that sign over there that says Radcliffe Way. I want to get a little bit closer to it. But, garage is over there. Flats. Let's go check that out. Welcome to Radcliffe Way. Again, London Borough of Ealing. We're in the corner of Boomcroft Avenue. And that's Bovo Terrace over there. Let's which block should we try and get into? Should we try and get into this one? Yeah, let's try and get into this one. Let me see if I can get myself into this block, just to give you guys a little view of the estate from above. See if I can. Bear with me, guys, give me a second, let me find the entrance here. Here we are at this block, just outside the Radcliffe Way sign. Entrance here, let's try and get in. Couldn't get into it, guys. One of the only times I've tried and failed to get into a block, actually. But yeah, that door's jammed, stuck properly. Anyway, just take a little 360 around the block. Not much to see really. And now, yeah, block 30 to 40, Radcliffe Way. So now we come to the end of this episode, guys. First episode of 2022. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I need you guys to like and subscribe. Spread this out to as many people as you can, please, yeah? Keep supporting. I see all the new subscribers. We're on 400 subs now. Not long ago I was on 50, so I'm grateful, man, honestly. But yeah, ambulance here. Wow. Hope no pokings have happened. But yeah, keep up with me, guys. We're going to be off to the next area soon. We're going to hit south next, because I need to really expand on the places in London that we're seeing. But yeah, if you got any suggestions at all, give me a shout, man. I've got a Twitter, it's blocktours300, and my email's blocktours300@gmail.com. I might be starting a Snapchat soon to give you lot shorts of little different areas that I go past on a regular basis. Might be starting a TikTok, might be starting an Instagram. But let me know what you think. Anyways, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you soon. Safe, guys.